Guys, today I want to talk about Innersense's I Create Hold sample that I got from Bellacore. I'm going to tell you guys a little bit about Bellacore and Innersense, then I'm going to talk about the product itself, and finally I'm going to give you my opinion of it. My name is Sharon, welcome back to my channel. Make sure you guys subscribe below and turn on notifications to get the latest updates. Okay, so let's get started. I purchased a handful of samples from Bellacore last spring, and at the time they had something called My Customized Sample Kit. What you could do is choose from most of their products and get samples. And I believe I paid about $3 per sample, and you had to purchase a minimum of 5. So these are what the samples are. As you can see, these definitely aren't massive, but I do appreciate samples more now than I did in the past. And with samples, despite their price, you're able to try them out. You can test them, patch test them on your hair and skin, make sure you're not having any reactions. You can also just check out the texture and the scent and make sure that they agree with you rather than purchasing larger sizes, even with the trial sizes that tend to, let you try before you buy as well. And I checked their website. They don't have this kit available now, which I think is a shame. I hope they do bring it back in the future because it is a great way to try out products. I believe it's less wasteful, and even try out more expensive products that you normally wouldn't be able to purchase due to the price point. Now, Innersense is a company that I had heard about for years, and I got 7 samples from them. So I purchased 5 of them, and they came like this. And then I got 2 other ones, and it's the hydrating line of the shampoo and the conditioner. So I did do a video, and you can find that above, and I'm going to link to it below as well, where I briefly talked about all 7 of the samples that I got. And Innersense is a company, like I said, I've heard about for a long time. I saw an article on June 2018. They said they had been around for more than a dozen years. So they probably started around, I believe it was 2006, probably maybe even earlier. But the owners are a married couple, and they have a great background that suits them to be able to start a company. So Joanne, and they're the Starkmans. So you have Joanne, and she is a hairstylist, and she said she's been a hairstylist more than 2 decades, so she brings 20 years of experience to the table. And her husband, Greg, has worked in big beauty. So you can imagine, he's proficient in the business side behind this. And they said that when their first child was born, it was a daughter, and her name is Morgan. At 22 months of age, she was diagnosed with a rare genetic condition, and that's called Williams syndrome. And you can imagine their world kind of turned on its end. This was years ago. Like, I've seen pictures of her now. She's definitely an adult. She does have a younger brother. He was born 2 years later. And Innersense is just kind of a family affair. So what they said is they were consulting with their spiritual advisor, and he said, he told them to trust their inner sense. And they really did want to raise their daughter in a deliberate, loving, healthy environment. And one of the things they did was to take a look at their personal care products. They said they wanted to use toxin-free beauty products, and they started to do research in green chemistry. And I think it's very important that they're talking about chemistry, because you'll see a lot of people out there in the natural community or what have you, when they mention chemicals, they say, they make you think that chemicals are bad, and chemicals are not bad. Like, the word chemicals does not mean bad. Everything is made of chemicals. Air and water, those are all chemicals all around us. We can't escape from it. And I understand that they mean harmful chemicals. However, I think you have to be very choosy in what words you decide to say. Like, for example, when people say, I like things that are natural, natural isn't necessarily good or safe. There's a lot of things in nature that can harm your health, kill you, and have negative effects on you. So I do like the fact that they do acknowledge that chemistry is involved. So what they have is, they said they want to have clean, pure, and be beautiful. In addition to this, I really like the ethics. So here, this is what the shampoo and conditioner came in, and on the back they have a lot of the organizations. So they are, the paper itself is biodegradable. They are part of Leaping Bunny, so their products are cruelty-free. They are in the Bay Area in California. They belong to the Bay Area Green Beauty Organization. They're certified organic. And they're also in a number of apps and websites. So they're on Made Safe, EWG, and Think Dirty, and they rank low. So if you follow those apps or those websites, you should definitely check them out there. Something else that they do is that they raise awareness for certain organizations and things like that. So I know, like Black Friday, what they did is, everybody's having these massive sales. What they decided to do is anything that was purchased from their website, not from other companies that sold their product, but directly from their website during certain dates, They were going to donate a portion, I think it was 15%, don't quote me on this, to a certain organization. And this was met with really two responses. There were people out there that said, you know, I waited all year for your sale, and you weren't having it. And there were other people, the majority of the people applauded their efforts, saying, you know, you're not feeding into consumerism. This is great that you're donating a portion of your profits, and you're raising awareness. And I know that there are a lot of brands and companies out there that do donate profits and things like that. And I think that some of them, while they may do it for PR, I know that Innersense does it because it's something that they truly believe in. And that's just something that I like about the company. Everything about them, it just seems calm and deliberate, and they don't get involved in drama. And there is a lot of drama in you know, the curly girl world or the natural beauty products or whatever. So that's some information about Innersense. I want to tell you guys about the iCreate Hold. So in my previous videos, I talked about how I used all 7 products on my hair, sometimes on my full head and sometimes in half and half. I do apologize, my hair is like this. It is a different day and I just didn't feel like doing my hair. So what I did is I used the iCreate Hold on half of my hair, and the other half I used the QCCC, the Quiet Calm Curl Control. And I really did like the iCreate Hold or the gel. So I'm going to tell you guys a little bit about the ingredients. So they highlight some of the ingredients, and the ones that they highlight are honey, which is a humectant, and a humectant can kind of draw moisture to your hair. They have wheat and rice amino acids, aloe, and rooibos. And rooibos has 50 times more antioxidants than green tea. Now, this has aloe in it. And when I purchased it, I didn't know that my hair really didn't like aloe. So what happens with aloe is my hair dries, and I have a video above and I'll link to it below and you guys can check it out. But basically what it is I apply products that have a large amount of aloe in it, and my hair, it seems like all the moisture is sucked out of my hair and it kind of turns crispy and hard right away. So I kind of try to avoid products with aloe. So I was kind of iffy about that when I purchased this gel. And I'm going to read some of the ingredients, not all of them. You can check out their website. They have water and they have aloe, gargum. So I believe the aloe and the gargum really help give hold. They have orange fruit water, which I think is a hydrosol. Like I think it's a floral water. I'm not exactly sure. Rooibos tea, and then they have some extracts. They have chamomile, ginkgo biloba, and echinacea. And again, there's more ingredients in there as well, but I just highlighted these. Something that I do like is they don't have essential oils. And I am, personally for me, trying to move away from essential oils in personal care products. I believe it can cause sensitization. I'm going to link below to that, and you can read more about it. But that's just my personal opinion. So I really did like this. I don't feel like it's such a hard hold that I can't scrunch it out. Like sometimes it's just so much that it's just impossible to scrunch out. And I did like it. My curls were definitely defined. I did layer it just on top of their leave-in conditioner. I think I'd like to try it again using the leave-in conditioner and then using the QCCC, which is the Quiet Calm Curl Control, and then on top of that, using the gel. I think that would work pretty well for my hair. I'm going to show you guys what it looks like. So it is clear. It doesn't have a scent, and I'm just going to show you guys that that's what it looks like. So it's just a normal gel. And like I said, I do like it, and I probably would purchase it in the future. It is somewhat expensive, so I'm not sure if I'd probably purchase the trial size or the travel size first and try it again that way. So I've given you guys a lot of information about Innersense. I've told you about the product itself. I've given you my opinion of it, and I want to hear from you guys. Have you ever tried anything from Innersense? If you have, let me know what you purchased and what you think of it. And if you haven't, head on over to their website. Like I said, I really like everything that the company embodies and their products as well. Please leave a comment. I really enjoy hearing from you guys. Like this video and give it a big thumbs up. Also, subscribe to my channel and turn on notifications to get the latest updates. I'll see you guys later.